Odinga was a successful businessman. He married a white woman and they have 3 children. Odinga had a lot of properties scattered all over Cameroon. That means he was wealthy. Then he had this his site manager who happens to be George Abel. And George Abel lived with him in his house. So there was one of his properties Odinga wanted to sell, and the property was in a good place and very, very expensive. So they said the property worth 35 million cefas. As he was trying to sell the property, his site manager Abel, who lived with him in the house, also had another agenda. He himself was trying to look for a way to better his own life. 3 days period to the day of the event, Abel recruited some boys, including a 17-year-old boy who didn't know what the agenda was. He recruited them to dig a hole, assumed hole, in the same land, without the 17-year-old knowing. So after 3 days of digging that hole, Abel called his master, Ndinga, to come with the property documents that he has gotten a buyer who would pay. Why Odinga tried to go out with the property documents, his wife discouraged him, told him, first, you have not met this buyer. Why going with the document? Drop the document. When you people must have analyzed, then you can't go with the documents, which he agreed. Odinga went to the place that they scheduled. While he was discussing with Abel and the so-called buyer, somebody came through the back, aimed at his head with a hammer, and hit him. When he fell and he was struggling on the ground, with the hope that Abel would help him, Abel never did. Rather, they finished him and put him in that same hole and covered. While the wife was trying to reach him at home, the phone was not going. She became agitated and contacted the police. Then after buying Odinga, Abel tried to search for the property documents. He could not see. He resulted in taking Odinga's motor to run away. He started driving towards Douala. On the way, unfortunately for him, he had an accident. So when the person he hit tried to call the police, Abel left the vehicle and ran on his feet. So while Odinga's wife contacted police and they started searching, meanwhile, the person he jammed had already called police for the person that jammed him on the road. And when police came to that place, they discovered that the documents of the vehicle was written on Odinga's wife's name. That means it was Odinga's wife that owns the vehicle her husband used to go out. They got it. And they started searching for Abel. And after 4 days, they got Abel. Abel confessed to all his crimes, including those people he hired, even the 17-year-old boy. Now, the issue there is, the 17-year-old boy wasn't aware what the plan was. He has been under the custody of police. The debate is, what are they going to do about the boy? Because he didn't know. He was just hustling to make money, to make ends meet, and he wasn't a party to that. Please, what do you think the police will do with this boy? Whatever you think, please leave it at the comment section. Let's interact together. I'm your girl Oluchi. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chris Sintes. I will see you in my next video. Bye.